This podcast is a part of the Royal We Network.
Spit on me.
What are we going to talk about?
I don't know. What we got in these drawers?
Uh,
The Guatemalan burping hamster.
You know some places they eat hamsters?
Yeah.
I guess I would try it.
Or is it hamsters or guinea pigs?
Guinea pigs. Enough banter. Welcome to another episode of the Royal We.
I say, I had a friend once that his hamsters kept dying and he didn't know why. And it's because he'd lay on the floor and throw them against the ceiling. I was like, you can't be doing that. That's why they're dying. He's like, no, he likes it. I'm like, I guarantee you that hamster don't like being thrown the equivalent of a 5-story building and mushing against the ceiling and then falling down and you catching it.
What?
It's like he likes it. Did the last one like it? Yeah. And he's dead.
So they're getting like brain damage or something?
Yeah, his fucking heart seizing up or something.
And they wouldn't like run away from him and stuff?
I mean, he's a human. He would just catch it, throw it at the ceiling. He likes it.
Grown man.
No, kid.
Welcome to another episode of the Royal We. I'm Sam.
I'm Nate.
This is episode 3 of our Power Hour. I don't know if you guys have been riding along with us these last couple weeks, you know, they're getting silly.
Yeah.
Let's see what's in store for you this week.
Yeah.
What we normally do is we take headlines and we read them. We don't read the articles because facts just get in the way now, don't you know? If y'all want to send us headlines, and you should, you guys can do that at Royal WeCast on Twitter or royalwecast@gmail.com. Yeehaw!
Shooting them guns.
Let's get into it.
All right.
All right, I got animal drawer.
Animal drawer. Meow.
This is science,
Okay.
but it's also science with animals. This is more animals.
Animal science.
Animal science.
It's more science than animal.
I didn't know we were here yet.
Okay.
World's most cloned dog has 49 copies of itself.
I didn't either. It's the what? They're just fucking carbon copying 49 dogs?
There's 49 of the same dog.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. World's most cloned dog.
Most cloned. He's number one. There's another dog that only has like 30 of him. Or her.
I mean, what are they? I mean, I guess trying to perfect it, trying to see exactly.
I guess, or see, if we copy it, or is it going to turn into like multiplicity?
What?
You know, that movie with Michael Keaton.
I haven't seen that.
Where every time they clone him, he has a clone machine. And every time he makes a clone of himself, it's dumber.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a pretty funny movie. Michael Keaton. But yeah, maybe they're thinking like, if we clone this thing 30 times, is it going to get like a bunch of weird brain activity or something? Or
Why are we cloning this? Are dogs specifically easy to clone? Because I feel like, I mean, you
I didn't know they were doing it.
49. 49? That's a lot of dogs.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have 49 mice, you can keep that in a room.
You can keep that in a room. 49 dogs is a whole establishment.
Yeah, you need a whole, an
a
establishment.
That's a whole kennel. And that's just the one. That's the most cloned.
What kind of dog do you think it is? It's got to be something small. They're not going crazy. It's not fucking Great
You don't think
Danes.
it's a Lassie?
They cloned Lassie specifically. Turns out Lassie, most cloned dog.
Most cloned dog.
I do like that dog.
Lassie.
What,
Is that a collie?
Border collie?
Yeah.
It's a pretty dog.
It is.
White fur, though. You're asking for trouble.
The dog have white fur? I thought
Yeah,
was
it was
gold.
white and brown spots. Brown head, big white mane, big tuft.
Yeah.
Talking about Lassie.
It's getting his kids out of wells.
It was a male dog in the show, but was played by a female dog.
Well.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yep.
The dog fur. No. Next article. Speaking of dogs. Florida man, I'm sure you've seen this, kidnapped scientist to make his dog immortal.
I think I sent that to you, did I?
Yeah, I've also got this from a bunch of people.
Okay.
You and then also a handful of people. I mean, this is basically... That's goof grease.
Yeah.
I mean, some guy works...
read that if that guy's dog is the most cloned dog.
Oh, shit.
He kidnapped a scientist and said, I want my dog to never go away. So he clones it 49 times.
Yes, but I like, this is a guy who works down at fucking Purdue, you know? Or like makes like ice cream flavors.
Like the AMPM.
Like he's a scientist, but just, I mean, like...
Oh. The scientist. The scientist makes ice cream flavors and this guy thinks he can clone his dog.
Because...
I'm thinking about the guy who kidnapped the scientist.
But I'm just saying, this guy's science... No one can make your dog immortal.
No.
Right? I mean,
he just wants more dogs when that one gets ready to die. Like, you don't have to teach it all the shit again. It's not the same dog. It looks the same. Genetically identical. We can't pass on memories yet. That's what we're doing. That's what we're trying. We're seeing if the body breaks down after 1,000 clones. The guy that he kidnapped
isn't that guy.
No, the guy he kidnapped is like...
just a dude.
Yeah, he's trying to figure out how to make marbles smoother or something.
He's the guy who made flies ejaculate under red lights.
Yeah, listen, I do something completely... I'm a completely different department.
I'm giving knives to fish.
Yeah. Yeah, we're teaching spiders how to count. Like, I can't help your dog situation, buddy.
I'm trying to figure out which melon is slipperiest.
So we can tell BuzzFeed.
Turns out big white ones.
Big white ones are the slipperiest.
Of the melons.
Just my luck. Looking at a hard felony. I kidnap a goddamn melon scientist.
Now I do know which is the slipperiest.
Yeah. Came out of it a little bit wiser.
Man who kidnapped scientists to make his dog immortal. Now head writer at BuzzFeed.
WatchMojo.com. The top 10 slipperiest melons.
Denmark bans animal brothels. Why? Oh.
I have questions. Places where you can go sex animals up, or places where you take your animal to get their sex on.
Ooh, I didn't even consider it. Option B.
Yeah. I've got a lonely turtle. I want to take him to a place where
you can breed dogs. You can get your dog fucked.
You can get your dog fucked.
Hey, buddy, we're not going to the park today, but I got a treat for you. What?
Huh?
Get your jacket. Let's go.
I just heard park. I'm a wiggling. I'm a wiggle. We're going to take you down to the doggy brothel.
How do you convince your dog to fuck another dog? Oh, I guess the dog's in heat, and then there's instinct kicks in.
Yeah. I think you just pointed at another dog.
Go.
Yep. Humpeth. But I've got a bad sneaking suspicion. I got a bad feeling it's where people fucking animals. I got a bad feeling. Because that seems like something people get up to.
Paying for it, too.
Yeah. Get us 100 euros.
I'm going to say something.
Now I will fuck the turtle.
If you are fucking a horse that 100 other people have fucked.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying?
There's just a line to get into that horse, and you're just in line.
Like, okay, a prostitute is someone who's fucked a lot of people.
Yes.
Prostitutes can take care of themselves and like get clean and also get checked out by doctors.
So you don't know who's taking care of that horse.
And
ooh, you don't want to catch like horse AIDS. You know?
You know?
Yeah. Am I right?
Oh, damn it. Hey, man, how'd you get them horse AIDS? Nay.
Amsterdam is wild.
Denmark? I mean, what is
Denmark.
Is Amsterdam in Denmark?
Yeah.
Oh, Denmark?
Yeah. That seems like they're ahead of the times.
I mean, you need to ban it. Like, well, no, yes. I'm not saying I'm for it.
But what I'm saying is, like, I wouldn't have figured that Denmark would be the place getting up to that. To where they're like, oh, they're still, okay, let's ban it. You know?
It's got to be some technicality.
Because we don't do that. We don't do that here. I mean, people fuck animals everywhere. But
why would you have an animal brothel is my point.
Yeah. At some point they set it up.
Imagine this.
They set up a locale where people can come in.
Imagine, okay, here's a sick...
Well, like donkey shows and stuff. That's a thing in other countries.
Oh, right.
But that's like you pay to watch a
Mexico.
woman. Yeah. What was that? I thought it was going to be a good idea. Turns out, nope. It's just a woman getting fucked by a donkey.
Imagine this kind of rich, evil person you are. You go to an animal brothel. You fuck a lamb. Then they kill it.
And you eat it.
They cook it. And then you eat it. Yeah,
that's mental. You got problems brewing. You've got some things underneath the hood that need checked on.
There are places where you can go and point at a lobster and they'll give you that one. Or even cows. They'll kill a cow and give you this meat.
True. I think it's the added thing of, I want to fuck my lunch. You know?
Yeah, but your seed isn't going to get anywhere near the meat.
No, but it's that mental thing. If you want to do that, I will exert every form of extreme dominance over this meat. I will fuck it, and then I will consume it.
You don't know what it's like to be rich, man. You've done everything. You've seen everything. You've fucked everything.
I mean, people do worse. No.
Right.
The people
You can't afford it.
Can't afford to fuck your lunch. I need lunch fucking money.
I mean, it's not so much you're not paying. You know what you're doing? You're not paying to get your lunch fucked. You're paying for everyone to be fucking hush-hush about it. God, okay. Elon Musk came in here. He's here every week.
Just fucking his lunch.
On his lunch break.
Yeah. I mean,
He eats as much of the cow as he can, and then he demands we burn the rest of it in front of him.
in a pit with kerosene. Yeah, I mean, people do crazier stuff than that.
Can you imagine this?
I mean, the weird cartel stuff, man.
You fuck a cow.
Uh-huh.
You then get it turned into some food, and you're like, this isn't the cow that I had sex with.
Oh, you call them on it?
Yeah.
You know?
And then you go back in the other room, and there's a cow like, ooh.
Well, imagine if you served a dinner party, and that was like at the end of the dinner, it'd be like, and the special ingredient, me! And they're all like, oh, damn it.
That reminds me of a headline I don't think we talked about. It was in...
I bet that would upset some people.
Yes, it would upset a lot of people.
If you fed people a meal and then said that you had sex with it before. Oh, man.
This is in foreign lands. Yes, here's something about that. Norwegian artist eats his own hip and says it tasted like wild sheep.
His own hip.
Just like took some flesh off his hip. I mean, that's not where I would go.
Me either. Right off the old hip. I mean, that's a pretty integral part of mobility.
Yeah, I would
Damn
go
hip.
back,
I ate my hip.
but
I guess he spent some time thinking about it and thought, I guess I could get some hunk off of that.
yeah, we don't know how big the dude is.
I mean, your butt muscle.
Fucking them Nordic artists, man.
They're up to some nonsense.
Yes.
A glove you can never remove, and
I mean, it's what happens, man. When you get as close as you are to like figuring out social issues, you
create your own.
yes.
I ate my own hip.
You know what I mean?
Turns out I didn't have to do all that. Tastes like wild lamb.
If there were dragons and stuff right now, we wouldn't have to worry about half the shit we worry about.
Oh no, because we'd come together.
No, not so much. Not the point I was making.
Oh, okay.
Like, we don't have any big... I feel like the world is crazy. It has lots of crazy problems. But there's a lot more, like, social issues because...
Oh, because, yeah, we're alpha tier crazy. We don't have anything...
Right.
Like I said, they come together. It'd be like if we were here and, like, on my way over here today, if there was a chance I had to fight, like, a big scorpion. You know?
Do you think if all the bugs decided we're going to get the humans off this planet, and all the bugs, anything that's a bug, all of a sudden work
it would
together...
cause us a problem.
Right?
Yeah, because ants weigh more than all the people on the earth.
I think, and I think...
Just the ants.
Especially they took us by surprise.
And you can't keep them out You can't keep them out.
I mean, even with poison and stuff, their numbers, they're just the sheer numbers.
A surprise bug attack, that would take a good chunk of the population out quick.
Like, what's that? They're all working together? Oh my god.
Yeah, like a fucking comet comes too close to the earth.
And the bugs...
They're like, "Rrr," and they just all, like, maximum overdrive us.
What a way to go. Imagine that. Imagine if enough ants to take you out took you out.
I mean, that's happened to people.
Ants?
Yeah. Army ants and shit, man. They just leave skeletons behind.
Ants?
Yeah, they come on in a wave.
What happens? Like, you just start swatting them?
Siafu. Siafu. Siafu.
What are you talking about?
Siafu. Siafu. That's the fucking chant that the ants have. The fucking jungle people have a chant they call them Siafu.
That's the ants that will eat people.
Yeah, that's the
like a big wave comes
and they'll eat villages. They just leave in their way. Dude, they're like 2 inches long.
Oh my god,
giant ants, man!
Oh, I didn't know they were giant ants.
They leave paths in the jungle, like roads where they crawl.
Because they
go on big hunts and they fucking come and Siafu. Siafu, Siafu.
Can you imagine just what I'm saying is like a normal ant, like a little carpenter ant, or just even like a little tiny.
Yeah. Tiny. I guess if there's enough of them, they'll get you.
How many though? Can you imagine? Oh, in your nose,
mouth, ears, go in and eat through your ears.
The thing is, it would have to because it's just the onslaught. It's never ending.
Yeah.
That's what gets you.
And while those are getting you, bees are stinging you.
Yeah, that's if they work together.
Mosquitoes.
Yeah, spiders are crafting
spiders,
putting webs in
webs, can't get away. Slugs slicking up the joint. Everything working in tandem, man. I bet they would fuse together into some sort of Rat King-like thing. So you'd have like...
Oh, man, we'd be done. Ant-Man?
Just a creature made of bugs.
1 million ants.
Well, they don't know. They think that might be the next form of intelligence. Because that's like the Siafu. That's what they have this weird hive thing.
Siafu.
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 Siafu. Yeah, I held my hands up when I was doing it.
2 men in a room in Taiwan yelling Siafu to each other.
But they think that they act... All of them individual is one thing, but then they get into those big things and they think they have this like weird like hive mentality that could possibly be a different type of intelligence. Like they act as a whole unit that's smarter than themselves. It's weird, man.
Right.
So if you add, but what are we talking about?
Well, there's
a bunch of weird bugs.
bugs that they worked against us. We'd be
Got a
done.
weird hive mind going and made like a big ball of just creepy crawliness.
I think that we would ultimately prevail, but they would take a good chunk of people with them.
We would ultimately prevail. And how bad would that fuck the planet up if we just suddenly, because all those bugs should be doing stuff. They
got jobs.
They play a role in how the world works.
And they just took a break to
Took a break to fuck us up, and then we kill tons of them. That's
poison and
imagine if that's how it all happened. That's how of all the things we're thinking about. People worried about North Korea and Russia and shit, and it's just fucking bugs rise up. What?
specifically ants.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically ants.
Not to mention the weird shit that lives in the sea. No refuge.
Would lobsters be involved? Do you think?
They're
Crustacean?
yeah.
Bug? Sea bug?
Yeah, they're arachnids, aren't they?
Shepard died while having sex with Scarecrow dressed in wig and lipstick. I don't know what about that killed him.
He was having a go.
And, God, we talk about this every now and then, about dying in a way that you're like, oh.
Ashamed of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
autoerotic asphyxiation?
Yeah.
It's all that they're ever going to remember.
Oh, he killed him? Oh, no, he didn't.
David Carradine.
Yep.
It's all they're going to remember.
Yep.
No matter what movies you did, how famous you were.
The thing about it, though, is it's gotta be pretty great.
There's got to be something to it.
If you're flirting with death, to get it.
Cutting off your air is all it is. Makes you...
But isn't it like as you you gotta release the belt, so it's the intake of oxygen is...
It's something. What's like the... What are those things? Does the same thing?
Oh.
Like poppers.
Salts,
Poppers.
Yeah, poppers, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're David Carradine, now he's not like wildly rich, but he's rich enough to hire some like Filipino to like...
Yeah. Some Filipino.
To choke him and like make sure I don't die, man.
Yeah. Sir. Right.
You know?
Yeah. I guess it's maybe he didn't have all that money.
Or he was ashamed.
He was ashamed. Maybe it was the shame of it. He didn't want anybody to know that.
Shame kills you, man. I read about like high-powered businessmen will go to like steakhouses and they'll start to choke and they'll go into the bathroom and die in the bathroom instead of like, I'm joking. They don't want to show weakness, you know? Not really apropos to what we're talking about, but...
Yeah. Need to grow them a beard. What was I talking about?
Man, a lot about animal sex this episode. I have another one coming up.
Yeah, what could he have been? He must have just been huffing and puffing and gave out.
Yeah, a heart attack or something. He either got too excited or got a splinter in his dick, got infected.
Or a big old rattler curled up in that. Imagine a big old rattler snake.
Imagine a snake biting your dick. Because that poison basically just if your dick was hard, it's full of blood. And that poison just necrofies blood.
Yeah.
Your dick would never, ever be the same.
No, it would probably fall off.
Yes.
For real. Because if a rattlesnake something bites you in the finger, there's like an 80% chance you're going to lose your finger.
Let's take a vote. Do we want to Google that? Snake bit dick bitten by snake?
Do we?
Do we want to Google it? I'm going to Google it.
Okay.
I'm going to Google it with my eyes closed. And you...
I got to look!
Let's rock, paper, scissors. See who's going to look.
Okay.
One and done.
Okay, one and done.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
Fuck. Yes, I win.
Okay.
Good old rock.
Let's have a discussion about what I'm exactly going to type. Because we're only doing one search. Dick.
Snake bite to penis.
Snake. I wrote snake. Snake bite to penis. Okay. Now hush up now. You close your eyes. Click. Image.
I'm going to look.
I don't know what I'm seeing.
I don't see anything worthwhile.
No, I don't see any. I see a snake that's been killed in a sink. It's kind of gross. And I see a guy.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Snake bites are no joke, folks. Don't fuck with a snake. It's a guy get bit in the face. Get bit in the face by a snake. It's all she wrote.
It's just snakes. It's in our DNA, man. It's just like
and you see people fucking with them, and they wonder why. You know, it's like leave them alone. It's a tube that will kill you. It's a tube with teeth on it that's poison. Oh, pick it up and wiggle it. No, fuck with it.
Man who has sex with horse.
What is going on?
Man who had sex with horse said it gave consent by winking at him.
No, it didn't.
Hey.
No.
So that in court you'd have to prove that, first of all, the horse knows what a wink is.
Yeah, there's hurdle one.
I mean, a dog winked at me once.
Yeah, doesn't mean, come on, big boy.
Come on now. Throw me a bone.
You know how the dog likes it?
Rough.
Rough.
No.
Or doggy style.
I would have also accepted
I would have also accepted doggy style. What is doggy style, Alex?
I mean, that's enough. I think we've talked enough about people fucking animals.
Yeah, I'm
this
over
episode.
it. I'm over them.
Yeah, let's go to crime. Let's close that drawer.
How does this not overlap?
I'm specifically looking to see if there's... No, there isn't. Okay.
Man who fucked squirrel to death.
I love this. This is less of a bummer. This is less of people fucking animals and more just insane people doing things that are just insane.
Okay.
Stranger hacks baby monitor and screams at a child. You fucking baby! You little shit!
Stranger. He's just... How?
I guess you just get on the right frequency. I imagine hacking a baby monitor is not that ridiculous.
Scare the hell out of a little baby. Idle hands, man.
Yes!
Idle hands and big ideas. That's his big idea.
I'm gonna yell at that kid.
So did they catch him, you think?
I don't know.
Crime.
It's in crime. So I separated... I mean, that's a new drawer, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's the law is more like...
Lawyers and judges.
Judges and police.
This is just crimes.
Crime. Like, we don't know.
Yeah.
Stranger hacks baby monitor and screams at child.
What crime is that? Harassment, I guess. Baby yelling. That takes a certain type of person. You ever seen that video of that dude yelling at that little kid on the plane?
It's great.
It's hilarious. Ah! How do you like it? The kid's like, where?
I get it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Kid's just cracking off.
we were in McDonald's that one time that was run by children.
The place was Lord of the Flies.
They were like literally hauling one around as their king.
At one point they like elected one the winner or the leader, and they just 3 other kids hoisted a 4th kid up and paraded him around the restaurant like a king. One was stuck between the glass. Or that one that crawled in between those two.
Yeah, there was like a staircase that went up, and there's a space between the staircase and the glass, and he just wedged it.
There was so much going on at place. It was nuts.
And it was no, everyone was just eating their lunch. It was like we were the only ones like, what is this?
Yeah, like what is going on? Whose kids are these? Everybody else is just acting normal, and the kids were fucking mob ruling it.
Oh, I hate it. It kills me.
It was crazy.
Those children should be seen and not heard. Fucking children. Thieves steal half of massive aircraft hangar.
How? Thieves!
Thieves! Thousands.
Thousands of them just broke down an aircraft hangar. For what, the scrap metal?
Man, yeah.
Who steals half of anything, and who steals half?
I mean, the deal is, it would definitely be more impressive if they stole all of it, but that's maybe unrealistic, Nathan.
It says massive.
Yeah, thieves steal half of a massive aircraft hangar.
Okay. I guess they got away with it.
Yeah.
Who was that guy in Detroit? Somebody stole his porch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah. He said, you can't have anything in Detroit. Stole your porch.
It's either because they want to build an aircraft hangar.
I'd be real suspicious if one pops up down the street. No, that was our metal.
Who?
Yeah, so what if it's
they were scrapping it.
Exactly half the size of what...
to build massive robot.
Yeah, the color that they want it.
Let's do one more and get on it.
All right.
Man, this is in the law. Man arrested. Now see, this is the law. Arrested. The law got involved. For killing friend by blasting compressed air up his rectum.
You know, he thought it was just going to be a hoot. He thought it was going to... I'll get him.
Yeah, he's just fucking around. Either... There's two... Yeah. Either he was just fucking around. I think his friend's like, yeah, man, do it. Imagine the fart. And it just burst his fucking colon.
Oh, what a way to go.
No, man, slap! No, man!
Yeah, but especially if he just ran up behind him, went, and then popped some air on him, you'd feel so bad. Imagine having to look his fucking, parents in the eye. What did you do to our boy?
Oh, my God.
You'd be like, I'm so sorry.
And they just told him, I don't want you hanging around with that Steve anymore.
Yeah, he's not a good influence on you.
And he kills you
by blowing air up your ass. A massive amount of air.
It has to be that.
It had to be them goofing.
It wasn't premeditated like I'm gonna fuck.
No, that's not the way you think we'll kill him, by blowing him up from the ass end out. No, there was people fucking around.
And I mean,
That screams fuckery.
yeah. Oh my god.
Well, I saw a video of this guy, this big old boy, was like sleeping at the job, and they went up and blasted him with some kind of air cannon, and like fucking blew the shirt off of him and sent this big fat ripple.
Wow.
Things are no joke.
No, either that is that he put too much air in a burst, or they just perforated. Because I mean, there's a good column of air, and you got soft tissues all inside you.
Yeah, I just blew him up in there. All right, well, that's kind of a bummer. We've had just people get fucking stuff and blowing people other up.
Did you ever try to find one's funny?
I saw the first words of one.
Which one?
The very first one on the wall.
Mystery Pooper?
I just like that.
A mystery Pooper at New Jersey high school's track turned out to be the superintendent.
Oh! Mystery Pooper.
Like, who the fuck's doing this?
The main dude.
It doesn't get a higher than the superintendent in a school system.
And he was shitting on the track.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Whenever people in like elected positions are chuckle fucks, it's like, how could we have known?
Right?
Guy would had his shit in order to the T to get to be superintendent of a school is no fucking joke. That's a difficult job.
Yeah, it takes years.
Yes, and you work your way up, and you got to be on your
superintendent of a district. It's like not just a school.
Oh yeah, district, right? Yeah, Superintendent of Chalmers, and he's taking shits on the track. Who's doing this? And I bet you there was meetings where he's like, "We're gonna find him."
Oh yeah,
and he was like, but then he couldn't stop.
No.
Do you think it's a situation where he would be jogging on the track, and then like the urge to shit would hit him, and he's like, "Oh," and he would no, because if that was the case, you'd be like, "Hey, listen,
I had an accident out there."
Right. This was fucking
get the hose. No, he was planting out there for kids to go running and shit, and then stepping.
Is it at his school? Is he doing it in a fucking rival district?
Ooh. I don't like that other superintendent. I'm going to poop on his track.
Children.
Yeah. He just wants some kid to run and step in a man turd. A freestanding man turd.
And then when he falls, I'm going to fill him up with air.
Watch him float away.
We saw this ridiculous Japanese game show we watch every now and then, which is hilarious, where these guys... It's just a ridiculous show. And basically the point of the game is you're not supposed to laugh.
Daki no Tsukai? Or?
Something like that. Yeah. And for their New Year's special, they had this game where two sumo wrestlers got filled with warm water in their ass.
In their butt.
And they were filled with it. And they'd walk out to the stage. And then they would arm wrestle. And if anyone squirted water, they would lose.
Yeah.
And these panel of Japanese guys watched it, and if anyone laughed, they got up and get beaten.
They hit with like a pool
and it's
noodle.
these big, strong, like big burly dudes with water in their ass, like trying
to arm wrestle and not shit water. Yeah, Japanese game show. That's a good watch.
That is a good watch because it's fucking ridiculous. There was one
Taki no Tsukai or something like that.
No Genki Tsukai.
No.
If you just have been Japanese game show, something like that, Genki no Tsukai, something like that.
The whole thing is they can't laugh. They put them in ridiculous situations. If they laugh, these like ninjas come in with like pool noodles and whip the shit.
And they've been doing it for years. They've been doing it for like 20 years or something. Yeah. One of the best ones we saw, and we watched it for way, way too long. I think you saw this with me. They all had to wear. They went to this room and they had to wear different. They had like a Power Ranger costumes in this room.
Yeah. And
they all had to come out of the Power Ranger out of the room in a different color.
Yeah.
So like if any two people were the same color, they had to do it again, and it took them like
a day.
A whole day of like a 15-hour shoot. And they were like, God damn it.
Yeah. They just made them do it over and over. They stopped to eat lunch at one point.
Which I don't understand is like, obviously you can't, the rules where you couldn't be like, hey man, I'm red. But just always be red. And eventually everyone around you will understand. Anyway. Well, let's play the card.
All right.
You want to do baby home monitor, screaming at kids, mystery pooper, thieves steal half a massive hanger.
I kind of like the baby monitor.
Yeah, let's do that one. Play the card.
I don't really want to learn about people fucking stuff. Unless it's the...
All right, well, let's play the video. Yeah, man, these 3 episodes, man, my voice is going to hurt. I think it's because of all those fucking Angus Young impressions we were doing last episode.
100% Angus. This is 10 minutes long.
Anyway, joining me on the live line, I'm happy to have him. He's a really good friend of mine.
Vito.
Yeah. Right. We can see what the brothel's about.
Okay. Denmark bans animal brothels. Play the card. You see the picture?
It looked like a poodle dressed in a dress. Oh my god!
It's like a bulldog in a prom dress with a wig.
And a
A
party
quite
hat.
bizarre new law has been passed in Denmark, with authorities forced to introduce a clear and obvious ban on humans having sex with animals tonight at 11, as a part of a crackdown on international animal sex tourism. International animal sex tourism. That's a shirt.
The internet.
I'm an international animal sex tourist.
Yeah. Because people being sex tourists is totally a thing. But I didn't know that people did that to fuck animals.
The law
But I
change in
guess-
itself is quite horrible. It strengthens an existing rule that suggested sex with animals was only considered bad under Danish law if it caused the animal obvious harm in the process. Quite a tough thing to prove that when animals can't complain about things. The current legislation does not protect the animals enough. It's hard to prove that an animal suffers when a human has a sexual intercourse with it. And that's why we give the animal the benefit of the doubt. The benefit of the doubt rule change will hopefully go towards fully outlawing bestiality in the country for good.
Well, I guess that's a step in the right direction.
It's been another episode of the Wii. That was a chunky one.
If I wasn't gross enough. Oh, man.
I want to thank Kishibai for letting us use this song intro / Pathos on the album 151. I want to thank you guys for listening,
Yeah.
sticking in with us in this 3-week power hour. We're just closing up this week.
Uh-huh.
If you guys want to send us headlines,
And you should.
you guys could do that at Royal Weekcast on Twitter or royalweekcast@gmail.com. That's going to do it for us this week. Look forward to another power hour coming soon.
Yeah. All right. I don't know what to say about any of this.
Guys, don't fuck animals.
Don't have sex with animals until they invent some sort of robot hat that you can put on them and lets them talk to you.
I like it.
Do more of that.
I like it.
Eat-aw, eat-aw. What was that?
What was that?
Good night, everybody. But I've got a bad sneaking suspicion. I got a bad feeling it's
People
where
fucking
people
animals.
fucking animals.